What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream on this channel Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday mornings, so come by and say hello. Okay, continuing on with my guild series, if this is the first video that you're watching for it, there should be a playlist which is doing deep dive into all of my experiences with guilds. This is something that I wish I had started much sooner, but now that I'm actually in a guild that is able to participate in brawls, I'm trying to capture all of my experiences, everything that I'm learning, and pass it on to you guys, and hopefully get you excited about what your guild experience can be in the future, because I'm very bullish on where these go in the long run, and yeah, it's just exciting to me. So this is going to be the another Brawl series video. I made one on the prep stage. There's 3 stages total. We're now in the second stage of that, which is the combat stage. And so I have put in a couple battles. I have not yet. And I just wanted to share with you what things look like overall. So you get 48 hours, so 2 days to complete this. And if you've ever played in an anytime tournament, it's something similar. So it's one of those things where you'll have time to go in and enter your teams. And so, you know, and then it doesn't really matter when you do it. You could do it with like a minute left, although I wouldn't advise that. But you can do it at any time within that 48 hours. It shouldn't really matter. Now, the cool thing is, and the way that I structured this out so that I can make a video, is that you put in your team, and then it just looks like this, and it'll show, you know, like how many green bars do I have versus the total amount that I need to do. Now, if you remember, I picked a fray that was silver level and Chaos Legion only. And what it ended up being is that there's 8 people in here. So it looks like I have, well, I guess there's 9 including myself. So there's going to be 8 battles for me to play against. And you can see the opponents that I have after I have submitted my team. For the teams that I have not submitted yet, you will see that it still says enter team and it doesn't show me the opponent. Now, if you can see here, it's color coded. You can see enemy arena versus home arena. We're going to get into that in a second. But what I wanted to share with you was, okay, so I've put in 5 teams so far. And you can see this one right here is has an outline, a little green outline. So that means that I have actually won that one. But I ended up watching it. And if you come in here and you know, you haven't watched the battle yet, it actually will not show you whether you've won or lost, which I really love. This is something that they need in tournaments. So I can come in and, like, for example, you know, if this one is done, it'll say, you know, finished. I'm actually not sure what it says, but this little play icon will be lit up and I'll be able to play the battle and watch it, you know, unfold before my eyes and see whether I win or lose. And then at that point, it will either show a green outline if I win or a red outline if I lose. So I really like that. This is something that I think they really should implement into tournaments, because I think from an esports perspective, it makes things much more exciting to watch them play out, not necessarily in real time, but just so that you're able to see what is happening overall. So there's 3 tabs here. You can see my battles, then you can see guilds, and you can see, you know, where the rest of at least my guild is at right now in terms of the different frays everybody has entered and how, you know, many games we have potentially won or lost each. And then you can look at this from an all perspective, where you get to see all of the different guilds, how many battles they have completed, how many wins they have, yada, yada, yada. Right now, out of the 9 guilds that are in here, we have 4, or we're in 4th place. But again, this is still relatively early. You know, it's been a little over 12, 15 hours or so. And so, you know, as you can see, there's only 2 wins right now versus the top that has 5 wins. So there's still a lot of battles that need to be completed. Now, in the same way that happens in a tournament, or any battle really, if the other team fails to put in a team, or if the other player fails to put in a team, then you automatically win by default. So what is this whole enemy arena versus home arena? Now, I don't want to click on these because that's going to give me a timer to enter in a team. So let me go over here to the buildings tab. And the relevant building for this is the barracks. Barracks, am I saying that right? I think so. So I may still do a deep dive on like the arena and barracks, but what I wanted to share with you were some of the benefits of this. So you need to level up this building, and the way that we are at right now, looks like we have a level 4 barracks. And so what that means is that we've unlocked 4 different utilities here. So let me just go over to this. So at level 1, you get an advantage, and it's home team wins when there's a draw, and the home team units go first in a tie, which is really cool. So, you think about sports, and this is why this gets exciting, because now there's like home and away. I'm a big sports fan, so it's one of those things that gets me excited about these types of competitions where, okay, the home team has certain advantages, and that's going to be that you get, you win in a draw, or your units will go first. Now, when you go to the second level, and at this point, you need something called crowns, and crowns are paid out to the guild, right? So every time you participate in a brawl, the guild will receive crowns, and as you level up and start to receive more crowns, you can use it for these costs. So it's not just DEC, but you'll need crowns. And so once you get to level 2, for example, you can use gladiator cards up to the bronze level cap. Level 3, which is really exciting for me since I don't have many of these cards, but you can select one card that the enemy team cannot use in home battles. So I won't be able to show it here, but for example, my guild is very good about, since we have this unlocked, we are able to banish Jotun or Llama from the battles that we play that are like home games for us, right? Now, that doesn't really apply for me because my fray is Chaos Legion only, but for anybody else that's playing, and some of the other frays that I've done in the past have been all or modern, for example. It's nice to know that I'm not going to be going up against a certain card, and it'll tell you what that card is at the beginning. So, and then you can see, this is another nice one. So this is as far as we've gotten, right? We're only at level 4 for our barracks. And so +1 to mana cap for all your guild brawls battles. So I actually get 1 more mana than the opposing team in some games, which is really, really cool. So, we're only at level 4, but you can see here, if we go up higher, this unlocks silver and gold. You can select more cards that your opponents can't use. You get +2 mana, which could make all the difference, right? And so all the way at the bottom, let's see. So you can use gladiator cards up to the max level, and then at level 9, all enemy units suffer a +1 or -1 speed disadvantage for home arena. That's huge. So to me, this makes it really exciting. Obviously, the competitive nature is there, and if you're playing against higher level guilds, yeah, it's going to be rough. But overall, it makes things much more exciting. It adds a little flavor, a little spice to the Brawl system, and I've really enjoyed that so far. So just wanted to share that with you and what this looks like. Now, once this is completed, I'll do a final Brawl series video, or Brawl deep dive video, and once we have everything here, we'll be able to see how that looks, and I believe it's called the results stage, which lasts for maybe a day or 2 as well. And then we'll see what the payouts are on that from a merit standpoint. Which, if you've seen any of the Gladius pack openings, that's what you can spend merits on, or one of the things you can spend merits on. And then from a overall crowns standpoint, and I don't know, can we see how many crowns we have? We have 210 crowns, so that's where things are at. So shout out to Archmage Arius's Disciples once again. It's been a really fun experience with the guild so far. I believe this is my 4th Brawl since joining, and I'm having a blast with it. So that's all I have in this video for you guys. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, let me know what your experience overall with guilds has been, or if you are having any kind of hesitation to join. We'd definitely love to hear that, and yeah, go from there. So have an amazing rest of your day. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.